The music industry isn't just about fame and fortune. It's built on blood. Here's a timeline of iconic artists who died under mysterious circumstances and the chilling theories that tie them all together. What if I told you that the deaths of artists like Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, Prince, Tupac Shakur, and XXXTentacion weren't coincidences, but calculated moves by powerful forces behind the scenes? From label battles to spiritual awakenings, from ownership of music catalogs to strange last words, let's take a look at the darker side of the music industry, where success often comes with a deadly price. 1996, Tupac Shakur, the voice that knew too much. Tupac wasn't just a rapper, he was a revolutionary. He spoke out against police brutality, corruption, and even warned us about how the music industry controls artists. But in September 1996, Tupac was shot in a drive-by shooting in Las Vegas. Here's where it gets strange. Just months before, Tupac was planning to leave Death Row Records and go independent. Suge Knight, who was in the car with Tupac, was untouched during the shooting. Pac had also started speaking on selling your soul and being watched. His autopsy photo, dubbed suspiciously staged by many fans. Even more chilling, the album he released before his death was titled Machiavelli, the Don Illuminati, a direct reference to faking one's death. Some believe Tupac's death was a ritual sacrifice to silence him. Others believe he escaped. 1997, Biggie Smalls was gunned down in LA. Same pattern. Drive-by shooting, unsolved case, no serious investigation. He died just days before releasing his second album, Life After Death. Many believe he was also trying to exit the East Coast, West Coast narrative and build peace. According to FBI documents, both his and Tupac's murders may have involved higher-level involvement. Why were two of the most powerful black voices taken out within 6 months? 2009, Michael Jackson. The king owned too much. Michael Jackson didn't just perform, he owned music. In the 1980s, he bought the ATV catalog, which included over 250 Beatles songs. Later, he merged it with Sony, giving him massive control, until he began speaking out. In 2002, Jackson gave a now infamous speech calling Sony's chairman the devil. He openly stated, "They're trying to kill me. I'm not safe." In 2009, just weeks before his comeback tour, Michael died from an overdose of propofol, administered by his personal doctor, who was later convicted of involuntary manslaughter. But many question, why did Michael's catalog return to Sony after his death? Why were surveillance tapes from the night he died missing? Why did he make chilling journal entries like, "They're trying to kill me"? 2012, Whitney Houston, The Ritual. In the hotel, Whitney was found face down in a hotel bathtub at the Beverly Hilton, right before a Grammy party hosted by Clive Davis, the same man who discovered her. According to the official report, accidental drowning, but multiple witnesses say Whitney had begged to leave the industry months prior. On the night of her death, her daughter Bobby Christina was reportedly found unconscious in the same hotel just hours before. Even stranger, Clive Davis went forward with the Grammy party as Whitney's body lay upstairs. Both Whitney and Bobby would die eerily similar deaths in bathtubs. Coincidence or a pattern? 2016, Prince, the silent rebel. Prince was another artist who fought for independence. He once wrote "slave" on his face and changed his name to protest his record label. In 2014, he gained full control of his masters. 2 years later, he was found dead in an elevator from a fentanyl overdose. Here's what's chilling. Prince had told close friends he feared for his life. He gave a cryptic speech days before his death, saying, "Wait a few days before you waste any prayers." He was cremated just hours after autopsy, and surveillance footage disappeared. 2018, XXXTentacion, The Spiritual Shift. XXXTentacion's death shocked the world. At just 20 years old, he had exploded from underground fame to mainstream success. But what's less known is that he was undergoing a massive spiritual shift. In interviews, he talked about love, vibration, consciousness, and breaking away from violence. He reportedly rejected industry contracts and was going fully independent. He died during a robbery at a motorcycle shop, but millions questioned why. He predicted his death in an eerie Instagram live. His label had taken out a $10 million life insurance policy. He had just posted a video titled, "If I Die a Tragic Death." Many believe X was trying to leave the system and was silenced for it. Connecting the dots. Tupac, Biggie, Michael, Whitney, Prince, X. Different genres, different eras, same ending. Each of these artists spoke truth, fought for independence, had ownership or power, and sensed their own death was near. The music industry sells fame, but behind the scenes, there's something darker. Some call it a coincidence. Others call it ritual sacrifice. What do you believe? If you found this breakdown eye-opening, like and subscribe to Pitchtrack Digital for more content that the mainstream doesn't want you to see. Drop a comment with the name of the next artist we should expose. And remember, not everything in the industry is what it seems.